Big win. Big win.
One. Big win.
Knicks smoking the Denver Nuggets with the best player in the league, championship contention, right? Flea, how big is this win tonight? And what does it mean? How do you look at the Knicks after tonight? Because like I said, you always keep it 1,000% real. After a tough loss to the OKC Thunder, we turn around on the road where everybody say Denver's one of the toughest places to play because of the Fahrenheit, whatever that shit is called in the air, right?
Wait. What I said, OG? Tell me again, OG. Yeah. What? Because of the what? Because of the Fahrenheit?
Nah. Listen, if I'm correct the first time, I might mess up the second time. Get it how you live.
Nigga said, chat. What did y'all heard what y'all OG said? The nigga said because of the Fahrenheit. I love it.
Right?
Please, yo, if you didn't have a laugh tonight, chat, that shit better have made y'all laugh. The nigga said because of the Fahrenheit. That was great.
After tonight, right? I know, right? You stupid. After y'all know I'm wild. After
you
tonight,
wild boy, I love you, man.
After tonight, please, Flea, tell me how you feel about the Knicks moving forward, especially going into the playoffs.
Man, even with the tough loss to OKC the other night, I felt like we fought. Like, yo, I'm telling you, they wilding you out. The nigga said that's going down in history. I'm sorry.
Nigga said the Celsius and all that. The fuck out of here.
Did you hear this nigga, Ray? Ray, the nigga said, you know they in Denver, you know they got to deal with the Fahrenheit. What? Not the altitude, Ray. Not the altitude. The nigga said the Fahrenheit.
Nigga said Celsius, the altitude. Well, get the fuck out. You got to play up there with a gas mask on. You don't get the fuck out of here. Yeah, these niggas be killing me. You know, Denver, you sitting up on top of the mountain and it's hard to breathe. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
Yeah, Fahrenheit. Don't correct
funny,
me.
Man.
Leave me alone.
No, we not going to correct you, OG. That's funny.
Hey, but Flea.
Now you got to deal with the Fahrenheit. It's crazy. Right. They talking about Cologne? With the Cologne.
Nigga said, well, you got to play up there with that cool water. You know what I'm saying?
That juice.
Yeah, I told y'all, I went to public school, man. Sometimes that shit kicks in and I don't know what's going on out here, right?
Yo, before we go on, that cool water and juke is so nasty. Don't wear that shit, y'all. Don't wear that shit.
Let me tell you something. Ladies,
don't wear that shit.
If you go to a man's house and he has any of those colognes, he is a serial killer. Get out immediately.
Get away from that nigga.
Get out. Get out immediately.
If he got the Michael Jordan, the juke, and the cool waters, get away from that nigga.
Get out of there. Get away
from him.
Get that fake phone call. What you say, girl? You on fire right now?
I'll be right there. I'll
get
be
out
right
of here.
there.
Facts. Right? Please.
Michael Jordan cologne is crazy.
Nasty, Ray. If you pull up with that shit, get going.
Hold on. This is how I'm telling you. All these Jordan dick riders from the 90s used to have the cologne out of the front. I'm be like, yo, bro, that shit is so trash. What are you doing? You smell like the school lunch, man.
Please, your opinion, because you don't go for the juice, pun intended, right? You know me, I always fall for the okie doke, right? But you all right,
juice.
OG, nobody steal that neither.
Nobody. That's an OG original.
Flea, after tonight, like I said, tough loss against OKC, where we could have actually won that game, right? And of course, we know Williams didn't play, but still, we didn't have Deuce and Mitch. But tonight, we beat down a title contender, a possible best player of the year, MVP. Tell me your thoughts just immediately after watching us beat down the Denver Nuggets.
Because we won by so much tonight, I immediately go back to the OKC game and say, okay, we are putting together good stretches of basketball right now. Good stretches. Great stretches, to be honest. Again, tonight we started out slow and was able to like just turn it right on, make a quick adjustment, and keep it going. Obviously, Jamal Murray got hurt, but my immediate thought right now is I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how settled we look. Fabian asked me the other day, he was talking about all these teams make us look sped up. I haven't said that in how many games, y'all? How many games? We don't look sped up. We look calm. We look cool. We look collected. We look like we know what we're doing. Yes, it's every game we come out a little sluggish, but if it's going to take us, if we are so confident in ourselves that it takes us 5 minutes to really assess what the game is going to call for, then so be it. I'll be confident in my Knicks, our Knicks, and say, hey, listen, if we got to take our time when we go into games and not rush ourselves, and it's going to result into wins like this. We started off the game with Mike Brown calling a timeout in the first 2 minutes. Either that's a problem or that's really smart.
No, stay there. Hold on, no, stay there, because I want you to respond to that, and then Fabian can respond to that. I'm sorry for taking Fabian's job tonight. My apologies.
Nah, we got this. What's good?
No, please.
Okay.
No. Please.
I'm on vacation.
Right. Please. I need you to explain that, and then I need Fabian to follow up. Explain how huge that was, Mike Brown calling that timeout within the first 2 minutes of the game. What was your thoughts immediately? And then now you see the result of the ball game.
Immediately, I'm like, what you doing? You countered with, I like it, Flea. I like it. I was like, I'm like, okay, we'll see. We'll see what is the change that's going to happen. Immediately, our defense started to pick up. Josh Hart started to take less shots. He actually kind of pulled him, right? At one point, he pulled him out the game. Like, Mike Brown was really good tonight. Let me be honest. All right. We the realists, right? We come here and we keep it honest. I'm going to be honest. The guy that's been extremely critical of Mike Brown was really good tonight. His substitution patterns was really good tonight. His lineups were really good tonight. How much rope he gave Mitchell Robinson. Understand, Cat had 2 early fouls, but he gave Mitchell Robinson a lot of rope, and they called Mitchell Robinson's number a few times. Mike Brown was very, very good tonight. Knew when to put Landry Shamet in. Landry was big for us tonight, right? I think Mike Brown, the way he moved the chess pieces tonight against a pretty damn good Denver team, I thought he was very good tonight. To answer your question, OG, I was highly impressed with the New York Knicks tonight. To bounce back against losing to the reigning champions, to go up against another team that's won a championship within the last 2 to 3 seasons. One of the best players in the league, if not the best player in the league. This is back-to-back nights. We got the 2 best players in the league, and we were in position to win against OKC, and we beat the shit out of Denver tonight on their home court. Listen, I'm not going to jump out there and say the Knicks are going to win the championship, but we are rounding in form to go into the playoffs the right way. This is the way you go into the playoffs. How we were playing in that stretch of games where we were sputtering. I know that the roof was falling in on us. Shit was caving in. The world was over. That's just how this shit works with Knicks fans, y'all. We still rock what we rock. We still gonna do what we do. But yo, this is how you go into the last stretch of the season. Winning games like this, like playing together. Everybody is looking like they're having fun. And last thing I'm going to say, big shout out to Jalen Brunson for adjusting on the fly. We've called out Jalen Brunson for being on the basketball. We've called out Jalen Brunson for taking too many shots. We've called out Jalen Brunson for playing the hero ball. We've called out Jalen Brunson. Let me ask y'all a question. Chat, OG, Ray, how many assists has Jalen Brunson had in the last 3 to 4 games? How many? Double digit. It feels like it's been double-digit assists for the last 4 straight games. I don't know.
Back-to-back games, 15 assists each game.
Come on. So, with that being said, everybody is adjusting. Bridges is being aggressive. I told you before you got here, Ray, him and Jamal Murray got mixy. I don't see that very often. OG Anunoby super aggressive tonight. Best player on the floor. Karl-Anthony Towns didn't let the foul trouble get in his head. He still played aggressive, still shot the ball with confidence, still rebounded that basketball. Like, everybody did what they were supposed to do tonight. Everybody. So I'm impressed. You asked, that was the question, OG. How did you feel? I'm impressed.
Fabian, please, tell me what you loved about tonight, but also I want to hear your opinion.
Only one turnover for Brunson tonight, y'all. I'm sorry, OG.
Yes,
Aaron
yes, it's
Christmas
all right.
just said
Yes.
only one turnover tonight with 15 dimes.
Yes. Aaron Christmas, thank you. Listen, our chat always holds us down. They keeps us updated. So big shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Fabian, please tell me what you loved about tonight, but I want you to respond to Mike Brown calling a timeout in the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, and then now seeing the result, winning by 40. Please, your thoughts.
And then after that, Fabian, I want you to tell me who has the highest plus minus in the starting lineup tonight. What two players? Don't look. I need you to tell me who has the highest plus minus for the two players.
But I'll do that before I get into it. I'm gonna say Brunson and OG.
Brunson and Cat.
Ooh.
That's why I just wanted to say that before you go on.
Ooh.
Now, Shamit led the team in plus minus tonight, but starters, it was Cat plus 19 and our captain Jalen Brunson at plus 19.
If I were to ask you, what do you think a game would turn out like for us if Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson combined for 18 points, both of them, and they shot, 8 of 19 from the field?
7 of 21, looks like.
They each had 9 points. I was actually hoping that Brunson finished underneath double digits, so I can be even more proud of him. I'm an OG guy. OG's my guy. So before we even get into him, we need to see more of this from Jalen Brunson for me to fully believe it. For them to have the scout report that you're talking about, Fleek. But when you play like this is now the Marbury style. Who else is in this category for me? Guys like Baron Davis. These are super scorers who will get the bucket pretty much whenever they want. But now they're manipulating the defense, and it'll show you, like, when Brunson starts to back you down and acts like he's going to spin and bring it back, he's acting like he's going to the double team that you're used to him going into to try to score. And now he's doing it to set up the rest of the team and to fade and shade everybody. Like, what he's doing tonight, it was flat out amazing. And if he continues this, he's going to continue to do what Flea has always not dreamed of, but he's been pushing Brunson, and I have to stand corrected. This is a different level of player, because you could average 10 points a game, but if you averaging 15, 20 assists, you in a different level, bro. You in a different level, because that means we know you can score whenever you want, but now you're in Isaiah Thomas territory. Steph Curry couldn't do that. He went off ball. He had to go off ball. People don't want to say that. He had to go off ball. So I have to stress that we've been stressing about Jalen Brunson being frustrated with a stupid 2-man game with Josh Hart last game. He played point guard, y'all.
This was impressive. That was impressive, right? I ain't gonna front.
We got a point guard in the town, Flea?
Yeah, how he facilitated, and over the last couple of games, I'm gonna let my OG cook because I know he got something to say. But how Brunson has facilitated, and okay, his shot's not falling. See, here's the other thing too, though. His shot is not falling, so he's recognizing if I don't got it early, my guys got me. My guys got me. So I love this. I love this, OG.
For me, right, and y'all both made great points. For me, it's the one turnover. For me, it's the one turnover, but it's also Brunson acknowledging early he didn't have his shot going. So he didn't force up a lot of shots. Remember, Brunson, 9 times out of 10, he's going to force shots. Most of his shots is contested by bigger guards, by big men. And remember, Fleet, in the beginning, we seen a couple shots that those are his shots. Those turnaround, those fadeaways, that's his shot. And when they weren't going down, he didn't force anything. The one turnover, him acknowledging that, but also getting the offense, getting into the offense quick, getting off the ball quick. People forget assists is like scoring the basketball. I don't understand why people think assists is bad, right? Yeah, you may have 8 points, but 15 assists, that's 30 points. And depending on 3-point shots, that can be 30 to 40 points. That's all because of you. So for me, I think losing to OKC the way that we lost, with the refs on some bullshit, we didn't play a great game. I think that was psychologically super positive for us. And I think right now what Mike Brown did calling that timeout is to let them understand. No. Because like I said, OG, he basically didn't get the rebound, and then Aaron Gordon just walked in for a dunk. And Mike Brown stopped that shit early.
Timeout.
Early.
OG, 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. There was only 3 possessions in the game. The nigga yanked everybody and said, hey, I need to holler at y'all.
But
I love that. I love that, man.
That's from Phil Jackson, Popovich. Those are the guys that do that.
But
Those are the
also,
guys that do
Ray.
that.
Come on, Ray. Come on, Ray. That's what they do.
Right. And my last point also, which I told you, I'm on this watch, right? Josh Hart, 12 field goals. OG, 17, which is great because he was on fire, right? Karl-Anthony Towns, 12 field goals. Brunson, 13 field goals. I like that Karl-Anthony Towns and Brunson has the same amount of field goals, right? Now, remember, Josh Hart, a lot of those was downhill. I love Josh Hart when he's going downhill, when he's in transition. So for me, the team has to look at that stat sheet. They have to rewatch this game and go, this is how we can contend for a championship. Tonight, there is no negatives tonight. None whatsoever.
My brothers, real quick, before you go, Ray, who gets the defensive player of the game tonight for y'all? Who does that go to tonight? I feel like there's multiple guys.
I'll say the team. I give it to everybody. I think everybody.
I
think everybody gets in that picture.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
There's OG, Mitch, and Cat.
Okay. I would throw Bridges in there. Bridges had three big blocks today.
But hold on.
He was strapping Murray before Murray got up. There's a couple of guys tonight.
Shamus energy on defense, just
Landry,
not being afraid to guard.
Landry.
I watch Brunson get a couple steals, couple deflections, and just not be a cone. Right. Yep. So for me, I think it's a team effort tonight. I think it's a team effort tonight.
Oh, boy, TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.